Hey guys, what is going on? This is Wrestlelamia, back with another episode. The news never stops and neither does Wrestlelamia. Join us now as Wrestlelamia looks at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including Bryan Danielson explains why he's all elite, did CM Punk claim recent AEW signings are better than Hogan, Kevin Nash, and Scott Hall joining WCW, and more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Now let's hit the intro and get on to our first story. Did CM Punk claim AEW's recent signings are as big as NWO signings? Did CM Punk just claim that AEW's recent signings of himself, Adam Cole, and Bryan Danielson are as big as WCW's signings of Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, which led to the formation of the New World Order alongside Hulk Hogan? In case you missed All Out, or our recap and analysis of AEW's latest pay-per-view, former WWE superstars Adam Cole and Bryan Danielson debuted at the show, as well as Ruby Soho, aka Ruby Riott. During the post-show news conference, Punk commented on the signings. Obviously, I think it's going to be very impactful. I'm not personally in the business of war or competing. I know who the competition is and who the competition isn't. To me, we focus on ourselves, we focus on the talent, we focus on the people in the building, and I think that's how we grow. Punk then dealt with the question of how important AEW's signings are. So I'm not Hogan or Savage, Daniel Bryan and Adam Cole, they're not the outsiders. I see the parallels, but this is totally different. I'll go ahead and say it, and people can quote me and they'll be pissed off about it, but to me, this is bigger. Hopefully Punk isn't alone in taking this position. While AEW is certainly generating a lot of buzz thanks to these recent signings, the television industry has changed so much in 25 years, yes, the NWO storyline really is that old, that it's impossible to expect any wrestling promotion to generate the audience numbers that WCW and the WWF did during the Monday Night War. That's not to say that AEW can't make lots of money with its product, it's just that comparing the TV ratings to the late 1990s is a futile endeavor. Punk's incredible explanation for WWE failures. CM Punk's problems with the WWE have been discussed on several occasions, but a recent interview with the straight-edge superstar on Renee Paquette's Oral Sessions podcast led to some eye-opening accusations from Punk about why WWE officials didn't understand his character. Punk explained, "It just reminds me of when I showed up there and those same people were like, I don't get it. And I was like, well, you're 65 and you're racist. I guess I'm super stoked that I'm not for you and you don't get it. It's not for me to get, it's for the audience to get. And I think the culture for too long has generated this opinion that is just parroted by fans. And it's like, draw your own conclusions. I don't like stuff because somebody else likes it. I like what I like. And if somebody else doesn't like it, that doesn't influence my opinion on that either way." While Punk is right that more fans need to form their own opinions, Punk's comments about the over 65 crowd and their apparent racist beliefs should lead to some heated conversations online. John Cena return. It looks like fans haven't seen the last of the 16-time world champion John Cena, as Ringside News is reporting that he will be present on SmackDown Super Show at Madison Square Garden. However, there is a catch. Fans might not be seeing him on TV, as his appearance could be exclusive to those in attendance, wrestling, or appearing in a dark match. According to Ringside News, the venue is advertising that Cena will team up with the Street Profits to face Roman Reigns and the Usos. This will likely be a dark match, taking place after the show is actually over just for the live fans at NYC. So it looks like we haven't seen the end of the summer of Cena. Will he be back again? Well, it's hard to tell, as his Hollywood schedule has made it difficult for him to return full-time. Nevertheless, we're looking forward to the face that runs the place on the blue brand again, coming home to MSG. Bryan Danielson explains reasons for going to AEW. Wrestlelamia speculated on the reasons why former WWE superstar Daniel Bryan left the promotion for AEW, and now, the man himself has revealed what motivated him. Bryan Danielson spoke with the press after All Out, commenting that he just started thinking about his future after he saw the Brody Lee Memorial Show on Dynamite. Once Danielson started thinking about the future, two factors motivated him. The first having to do with what he could do in the ring. With the final decision, honestly, I was just like, I started thinking about things. WWE was so gracious with me as far as the offer they gave me. They were going to let me do some other stuff on the outside, but I hate to say this, Vince, he and I have a great relationship. I love him, I do. Sometimes he's overprotective of me. I want to be able to push my limits. That's one of the things that I love about this. It's like the physicality of what we do out there, and being able to push my limits and being able to do that here in a safe manner is one of the things that really drew me here. It seems like an important issue to Danielson, and it raises the questions fans have asked about superstars who have returned from what was believed to be career-ending injuries. How far can these superstars push themselves in the ring, and how far should they push themselves in the ring? AEW needs to make sure that stars like Danielson and Christian Cage don't go overboard with sick bumps and end up prematurely ending their careers or worse. As cold as it may sound, the promotion would get a black eye from a career-ending injury to a star who pushed themselves too far. Naturally, the WWE would point out that they tried to protect Bryan and criticize AEW for its recklessness. A second factor in Danielson's decision is the excitement surrounding AEW. Then there's also, I just think there's an excitement, you know what I mean? There's just an excitement. You see the crowd. I mean, I think you all see it. Probably we're all out there and you felt it. You felt how excited people are about this product, and it feels vibrant. Even just watching it through a TV screen in a trailer. I'm sitting there going, God, this is awesome. I want to be a part of this. So that was it. Although it was, I don't know, I really battled back and forth because there's a lot of people there that I consider family that are actually legitimately my family, and people that I love there. It was a really tough decision. At this point, it should be obvious that AEW has had considerable momentum in the last few months, and the buzz surrounding the promotion has never been greater. Of course, what AEW does with this momentum and its latest additions remain to be seen. What do you think of Danielson's reasoning? Let us know in the comments below. Well guys, there you have it, the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know in wrestling. What do you think of these stories and rumors? Be sure to leave your comments, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll see you next time for some more wrestling content.